was fun. Who's gonna be the first homie? So weird. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? How you doing, honey? How you doing, sweetheart? See, somebody pulled up. Hey, oh my God. What's up, Shachi? How are you? I love seeing your name pop up in the chat. I feel like this is the first time I've ever seen you as the first viewer. I am doing very good. If you don't know, Thursdays are the last day that I work in the week, and I got the next 3 days off. And I always love getting to spend it live streaming and hanging out with you guys. But yeah, I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. How's things been for you? What have you been up to? I see some more people pulling up. It took a minute, but people are starting to show up. Purple Power with the heart. What's up with the rose? What's up, man? How are you? Hi says hi. Or no, hi says something in what I imagine is Arabic. What's up, bro? Jimmy Dean says, hey, dude, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? My name is Devin, by the way. It's nice to meet you guys. I'm a YouTuber and self-transformation coach, and I go live every Thursday and meet a bunch of new beautiful souls like yourself. And yeah, we usually just end up talking about, what's your channel about? Well, I teach about spirituality and psychology and self-transformation, self-development and working on yourself. And I come from the angle of a lot of spiritual, esoteric kinds of things like law of attraction and manifestation. But yeah, a lot of what I talk about is very grounded and based, and basically just becoming a well-rounded human being. Things are good this year. Have decided to be a little selfish, so just doing that. New year, new spirit. This year is gonna be about me. Yo, dude, that ain't even selfish, bro. Basically, all that is a recalibrating of how you should have been operating to begin with. That's something that's so interesting to me, is what a lot of us call selfish. I got a ring light, by the way. Let's go. Are you gonna be making content soon? Braden says hi there. What's up, dude? But yeah, what a lot of us call selfish, hear me out. What a lot of us consider to be selfish is really just choosing ourselves to the same extent that we choose other people. It's being there for ourselves to the same extent that we're there for everybody else. And a lot of us, myself included in the past, operate from the people pleaser energy where we live our lives through the eyes of everybody else, where we're thinking, how can I make them happy? If they're happy, I'm happy, so I'm going to do what I need to make everybody else happy. And that's how we derive our sense of well-being. And when we begin to reclaim our power and reclaim our own consideration and being there for ourselves, what's so far out to me is that it feels like we're being selfish. but we're not. You're not being selfish for choosing to prioritize yourself. You know? It's like I said, it's a recalibrating process where all you're doing is being there for yourself to the same extent that you've been there for everybody else, you know? And when you're so used to being a people pleaser that's there for everybody else, once you finally choose you, you feel like you're being an asshole, you know? Remember me? I wasn't on your live last time. Sorry, you're all good. Pepper, I kind of do recognize the username. Hey, Josh, what's good, man? How are you? I'm waiting for your masterclass about the YouTube guide. Definitely not easy to be highlighted and exposed. Yeah, exactly. I've done so much for everyone. I just want to love myself this year. Dude, it's funny you're bringing that up because my mom, at the beginning of this new year, she set up a New Year's resolution to make a TikTok video every single day for the next month. For the next 30 days, she's going to show up every single day. And a lot of the time, she doesn't even know what the hell she wants to talk about. But she's going through the process of becoming more comfortable with being on camera, with showing up. Because she's like me. She has so much she wants to share in the world, but she's nervous and uncomfortable on camera and overthinks everything. And we all kind of do. We all kind of do to some extent, you know? We get weird in front of a camera, or especially if like people are there watching, you know? And I'm so proud of her, man, that she's made this commitment. Hit that like. It's for Yo, Squirrel Sniper, what's up, bro? I love that little one-liner that you hit, man. Greetings, beautiful souls from across the pond, but under the same skies. I love it. I'm Mr. Frog. Hello, what's good? Hey, there's my beautiful mother right there, the spiritual witch. We were just talking about you. Shachi was wondering when I'm going to be doing my master class on YouTube. I wouldn't call it a master class on YouTube because, you know, I'm over here with 2.7K on YouTube. So, I mean, I do have some things that I could share as far as content creation is concerned. But yeah, what Shachi's talking about is I want to put something together of essentially how to become a confident content creator. And really a mindful content creator, because like the stuff that I talk about is, you know, spiritual stuff, consciousness, psychology, self-development and stuff. And yeah, you can have the most beautiful message, but not be able to get it out because you're afraid of what everybody's going to think of you. And so you gatekeep it and you hold it inside because you can't overcome the barriers to sharing it with the world, you know? And yeah, I want to put a course together, helping people to become more confident and grounded and open and be able to just share and express who they are and what they want, you know? Yeah, man, it's the fucking shaman. What's good, Beans? How you doing, man? Yeah, I mean, when you started, it did you leap. What does that mean? The spiritual witch has a pretty-ass profile pic. Yeah, my mom is beautiful, bro. Keep the comments off. Playing right now. I'll subscribe to like. Thanks, bro. I'll probably never hear from you again, but thanks for the sub. That's another thing when it comes to content creation is, bro, a lot of your subscribers, they're like that. They show up, they're like, oh my God, this is a cool video, and they like and subscribe, and then you never hear from them again. So now you have, like, a majority of your subscribers are just not even active. You know what I mean? You could have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, but you only get like 2,000 views on your videos on average, you know? God, my phone, I mean, oh my gosh, Shachi, you're all over the place, bro. I'm just saying hello, I'm going to sleep, it's midnight here. Oh, you're good, man. Where are you at? Where it's midnight? You must be in Europe somewhere. When we're scared to put ourselves out there in the world, we're really just scared of allowing ourselves to be redefined. That's interesting. What do you mean by that? Like people's opinions and perspectives of you and kind of being like afraid that somebody's going to rock the boat of yourself and your opinions and that kind of stuff. I think a lot of it, I mean, yeah, it's tied into that. A lot of it is the fear of judgment. We're afraid of being seen. Like just something like this right now where I'm live. I don't know. I mean, my mom is here and Shachi is here and there's a couple people in here that I know. But most of the people here, I have no idea who you guys are. And I have no control over what you think of me. And just this setting right here of being live in front of an audience of random people, this random influx of people seeing me and, you'll be able to tell by the chat that people just drop brain rot, degenerate shit, and they'll judge me and they'll call me out, or they'll bring something up, and like it's a completely open situation, and it's nerve wracking for a lot of people. When I first got into live streaming, it was it was pretty uncomfortable. You go back and watch it, I was only, you know what I mean? We are millions of people. Yes, and we can't control how we are received, especially when it's online. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just touching on. But I've found that to the same extent that I've grown, to the same extent that I've met people that resonate with me and that vibe with me and enjoy my content and enjoy what I share, in equal proportion, there's haters. There's people who don't like me and don't like what I talk about and judge me and make fun of me and all this stuff. And it's you can't get one without the other. You can't reach the people you want to reach without also as well reaching the people that you don't want to reach. But see, like, all you do is you just don't give it energy. You don't give it energy. That's the secret, is don't touch on it. Leave it alone. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's a shame that a lot of us, when it comes to sharing our message with the world, will get one negative comment and think, oh my God, they're right. I should have never shared myself. See, I knew I would get judged, but like, you were going to get judged regardless. And what are you going to do? Why would you want to accommodate the opinion of somebody who doesn't like you? Think about it. As a practicing psychiatrist, I see we have a lot to unpack here. Why? What makes you say that? But it's so necessary for growth too. Yeah, dude, exactly. It's exposure therapy. 100%. Hey, Power Off, what's good, bro? Good to see you, man. It's scary to not be able to change yourself based on someone's live reaction of intaking you. But when we put ourselves online, it's sort of dedication and declaration of who we stamped in time. That's really interesting. I see where you're coming from, bro. So be diplomatic even when dealing with negativity and comments. What does diplomatic mean? I'm a normie. I don't know what that means. Double tap. Thanks, bro. Can't control our thoughts and predict what anyone can say at any point of time. Yes, exactly. And it would be a shame to silence yourself to appease people who don't even like you. And a lot of the time, when you're getting hate, it's oftentimes a good sign. That's the interesting thing, is because people don't like opposition. People don't. Do you know Stray Kids? Oh God, yeah. I know where you're going. I look like somebody on that, don't I? I don't even know what it is. But yeah, people don't like opposition. People don't like it. Like, people don't like when people do things that other people are afraid to do. Like, a lot of the time, people's judgment and criticism of you, what they're really doing in doing that is they're saying, I wouldn't like me if I was you. If I was you, I wouldn't feel comfortable. They see you live streaming or sharing your thoughts or being open and unfiltered and just being authentic and not being afraid to show up as who you are. And they judge it because it touches something deeper within them. And what it really is the way they perceive you is they think to themselves, if I was doing what they're doing, I wouldn't like myself. I'd feel nervous. I'd feel uncomfortable. I'd feel ashamed of myself. So I'm going to project that and judge them, because what they're doing is they're trying to bring you back down into equilibrium with who they think they are. They don't like that energetic imbalance. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of hate is somebody trying to reel you into what they think reality is or who they think you should be. To those in the comments, intent will get you far. It just depends which way you go. That's a powerful statement. It's a Korean boy band, if you don't know. By the way, I like your necklace. Thank you. Like this guy right here, Gibberish Adderall Boy. That's so interesting. I love when people are like, you're speaking nonsense, bro. And it just reminds me of how, like, you think about when somebody's speaking a language that you don't understand. Yes, it's Rujaksha. Think about this. When somebody's speaking a language that you don't understand, it sounds like gibberish. And it's not because they're not saying anything that makes sense. It's because they're saying something that you don't understand. And that's the case with a lot of this stuff, Somebody that's like, that's just a bunch of spiritual woo-woo bullshit. It's like, no, you just don't speak the language that I'm speaking, I agree, but in short, I live by the famous motto: any publicity is good publicity. That's interesting. And his message got banned. Is that a Rujakta? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yo, do you remember me? Daniel, I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. I'm stuck in the dark night of the soul. Well, first of all, welcome, Rebecca. It's good to see you here. I'm assuming you just popped in. What are you experiencing? I've been there a lot, and I think everybody on the spiritual path will undoubtedly experience a dark night of the soul. Can I ask you what seems to have brought that about for you? Like what stage you're at? Are you having like a spiritual awakening or something? I would assume so if you're using terminology like the dark night of the soul. I remember, yeah, my initial dark night of the soul was violently intense. Violently intense. I remember feeling so disconnected from myself and alienated from everybody around me, and I remember feeling like a chemical robot. Like everything I thought and everything I felt was just this chemical reaction, and I was like completely out of control, and I felt completely lost and like I was floating out in outer space. Yeah, I mean, my own relatives were judging me. I don't even have YouTube, so yeah, it's difficult to be all exposed. I mean, it takes a lot of courage to deal with that because it's really easy to find flaws. Yeah, we are our own worst critic, and a lot of the flaws you're finding, they're not even true. They're not even true. It's just a story that you're creating based off of an insecurity that you have. It's coming from a lack of love for yourself. You know, like, what even are those flaws? Are they even flaws? You know what I mean? However, this year I'm gonna give it a try. Don't know if I will start posting immediately, but definitely waiting for that masterclass. Yeah, that's something that's something that's on the back burner for me right now. Um, I'm working on something else right now. I'm actually it's funny that Rebecca is making this comment about the Dark Night of the Soul because I'm actually working on putting something together of remember the spiritual awakening course? That's what I'm working on right now. Lost everything, have nothing. What do you mean? Can you expand on that a little bit? I want to hear more about that. Oh no, I love myself. I experienced the negative comments. Shachi, I also want to ask you, what kind of content do you want to create? Truth is, we can't deal with the haters the moment we walk out our front door. What do you mean? Publicity with the wrong name is pants. What does that mean? You got it from India? Well, yeah, this is from India, but I got it from a woman who had gone to India a while ago, a few years ago now. Like just trying to find my old self back, health related. Do you mean like fitness and going to the gym and working out and that kind of stuff? Because I know you do have an account that was oriented around that stuff. Sometimes I dream about cheese. That's awesome, man. GG. How many of you would consider yourself on the path of spirituality or having had a spiritual awakening? You know, it's a very, very interesting thing. Rebecca says, thank you. You're welcome. I want to hear more about what's going on, by the way. What's your favorite movie? I don't really have a favorite movie. I don't watch a lot of movies. I don't have any sort of like streaming service or any of that. Yeah, we got a hand there. I love it, man. I love it. What's your vibe with spirituality? What do you resonate with, man? God bless you. I love your channel. Thank you so much, bro. I love the love, man. What's your favorite kind of content to see on the channel, bro? I am God. What you need? Nothing, man. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job, bro. Bro, I'm here. What's up, Adrian? How you doing, man? I'm sorry I had to kick you out of my Discord, bro. You should watch Men Behind the Sun. Great movie. I will if I remember it. I made it private after the comments. No, don't fucking make it private after the comments. That's the worst thing you could do, Shachi. Fuck the comments. Imagine I get a hate comment on this live stream and then I fucking end the live stream because I'm afraid of what some stranger thinks of me. Some stranger that probably doesn't even care about themselves. You know? Because hate can't come out of you if you're in a place of love. So the only reason you're able to get those negative comments is because they're living in a state of hatred and pain themselves. And why would you mediate yourself and shrink yourself and rearrange yourself to satisfy dickheads? Think about it. I like your pants. Thanks, bro. I'm comfy as hell. That's being diplomatic, not bothering about negativity. I literally just made a video talking about rejection, you know? Where this is if you didn't see that short, let me tell you this right now. This is how you deal with rejection and also hate comments and all that kind of stuff. If you get rejected, whether it's a relationship or people being dickheads in the comments or whatever it is, if you get rejected, instead of going, oh my God, they're judging me. Oh my God, they left me. They rejected me. I'm a failure. I'm such a horrible person. Rather than being like diving into that melodrama, ask yourself this question. Am I being myself? Am I being true to who I am? A lot of the time we're not. A lot of the time we're putting on a performance. We're performing for people. We're acting like something we're not. We're changing and reevaluating what we say and what we do and how much of ourselves we show to try to fit the mold of what we think other people would like, right? So you're oftentimes not being yourself. So if somebody rejects the performance that you're putting on, you didn't get rejected because you're not being yourself. They never met you. They met the performer. So that's what got rejected, is your performance. So you didn't get rejected. And also, if they didn't reject you and you're putting on this performance, they're not choosing you. They're choosing your performance. They're choosing the person you're performing as. So they're not even choosing you if they stay. So when you get rejected, you ask yourself, am I being myself? Am I being true to who I am? If no, you didn't get rejected. They rejected the person you were pretending to be. If you are being yourself, them rejecting you is a natural filtering of people in your life, where not everybody's going to like you. There's going to be people that like you, and there's going to be people that don't like you, whether you're performing or being authentic. So the best thing you could do to save you and them time is to be yourself. And people are going to come into your life and they're going to vibe with you. And then other people are going to come into your life and they're not going to vibe with you and they're going to leave. Now, to take somebody leaving as data that you're not good enough and therefore I need to change myself and perform even harder, that's a misunderstanding of the situation. The idea is to be you, be you, be you. That's the mantra. Authenticity. Be you, be you, be you. People are going to leave. Don't take that as feedback that you need to change. Nope. Be you. They don't resonate with you. They don't vibe with you. Why would you change yourself to get somebody to come back? Now you're not being you. Now you're living a fucking lie. You know? Be you, and people will leave. And here's the true beauty in authenticity is when you're authentic, the people that authentically resonate with you are able to find you. If you're wearing fucking camouflage to fit in with everybody, that to be what you think everybody else wants you to be, the people that would actually resonate with who you truly are not able to see you. You're invisible to the people that actually like you and are looking for you. So be you. Fuck whatever the people think of the ones that leave. They're supposed to. They're not supposed to be there. They don't like you. Are you Muslim? Yes. Alhamdulillah. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Besides, most famous politicians get hated on every day. Input myself into their shoes. You got most of my thought, Northwood. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Oh my God. I can't imagine being a politician, bro. Hey, I have a question. Do you believe that we came from apes? It's a serious question, but if you don't answer, I understand. No, you're good, dude. I get down with Charles Darwin's theory of evolution. I have no objections to it at all. Evolving from apes makes more sense to me than Adam and Eve being fucking plopped on the universe and made out of clay and life blown into them. You know? I think life just kind of started growing off the surface of the earth like fucking algae, and it all just started changing and evolving, and yeah. You ever heard of the stoned ape theory? That was something that Terence McKenna coined, and his belief was that what created the difference between apes and human beings is Homo sapiens, like our ancestors or whatever, started taking psilocybin mushrooms, and that's what resulted in the explosion of consciousness and dexterity and growth and development and self-awareness and sentience and all that stuff. It's really interesting, and you should look into it. Actually, life started with cyanobacterium. Yo, you were the one that didn't you ask me what makes me a shaman? I think you did. No, I'm not a shaman. It's just my username. I made that username when I was like 16, and I just haven't changed it. I've considered changing it, but it's the kind of thing where it's like, it's such a rebrand of what I do and like what people know me as, and all of my accounts and usernames are and it would just be a headache to change it, you know? I've considered just changing it to my name, Devin Gilliam. Any questions? Ask any questions about Christianity. I will answer. Jesus Christ is King. I don't really have any questions about Christianity. I'm genuinely more curious as to why Christians tend to think that's the only way to God. That's my curiosity. Is why do you think Christianity is the only way to God? Alhamdulillah. You look like you pay child support. No, fortunately, I am childless, my friend. I think the story of Adam and Eve being made out of dust is symbolic of how humble we should be that we come of the earth, but it is also oddly lines up with humans being made of stardust. No, I feel that, man. I feel that. And like, yeah, if Adam and Eve came from the galaxies, I vibe with that. I vibe with that. When you hear the spiritual people talking about, oh my God, we're all stardust, they're not putting you on, bro. They convey it in a cringy way oftentimes. I'm a starseed. You know? But it's true. It's true. We are of the same material of existence itself, bro. I love seeing the hate comments get deleted. Talking about authenticity, that's why I've fully committed to being a trans woman. Are you dead ass? Or are you trolling? Yeah, why? But I respect all religions. Yeah, same here. Same here. I do too. How do I... No, that's bullshit, bro. I'm not putting on. Yeah, I mean, in that context, that is an incredibly powerful form of radical authenticity, Natalie. For sure. We got a hater. We got a hater that wanted to just drop some bullshit. I love it. I love that you read that and you're like, this is just some bullshit, and you delete it. How can you claim to be Muslim? Dude, I was putting you on. I was just joking. Yeah, it's because people can't read your mind. You figure that out quickly. I have to do what you're talking about. What do you mean, Adrian? Hey, Daddy Ilo, what's good, man? The hardest life you could ever live is one you have to act. I love how you just pop in and just drop these little one-liners. Oh no, we got Brendan in here. That's a good one. That's a good one. Start kissing the homies. Hey, Daddy Ilo, you're still here. What's good, man? Have you ever done LSD 25? Was it worth it? First of all, I love the proper name that you use for it. That's beautiful. And yes, I've done LSD many times. If I'm being completely honest, it's why I'm here right now. The reason I made a YouTube channel was to document the awakening and the experiences I was having as a direct result of taking LSD and DMT and psilocybin mushrooms and those kinds of things. So yes, I've taken LSD many times, and I'm not going to say it's worth it for anybody else other than myself. It was worth it for me. It was incredibly beneficial for me. You look baked, dude. I'm sober as a nun right now, bro. But yeah, LSD, like what I learned from LSD, if I were to say one thing that I learned from working with LSD, what I learned is I am not who I think I am. It's as simple as that. We could get very deep into that discussion of how who you think you are is not who you are. You're not your name, you're not your job, you're not your age, you're not your gender, you're not your relationship, you're not your species. I'm a human, I'm Devin, I'm a male, I'm 24 years old, I work here. This is what I do. That's not who you are. Who you are is the one that's aware of all of that. And when you touch base on that thing, the thing that's aware, you can see that all it is just this I, like literal I, that just witnesses existence. That's who you are. Nameless, formless, faceless. It just is. Always. That's not an ego. It's not an identity. It just is awareness itself. That's what you touch into in meditation. You know, when you go to sleep and you wake up and you say, I didn't have any dreams. How the fuck do you know that? What is it that was aware there was no dreams happening on the screen of awareness? It was just pure fundamental being. And because there's no content, it's like a TV screen where there's no movie playing on it, and you're like, there was no movie playing. You know? Hey, Chase, what's good, bro? It's so good to see you, homie. The universe just is, huh? How profound. You don't get it, bro. You don't get it. If you did, you'd see how profound it is. Devin, you are chosen, and that's awesome. You have an awareness. I've done DMT over 100 times, but I've only done LSD twice. Yeah, I've done DMT's way easier to do. Not experientially, but just practically. It's way easier to do, way more. Did I answer the question you asked before? What was the question? Oh, are you seeking to find something from those drugs? I don't work with psychedelics anymore, really. I mean, I'm not against them. But I got involved with psychedelics at the age of 16 because, you know, I was like a hippie and I was a stoner, and, you know, what do hippies do? They take psychedelics. And see, I wasn't stupid. I wasn't an idiot. I was like, I'm gonna get fucked up, you know? I became curious. I was like, what are psychedelics? What is the hippie movement of the 1960s? That was a huge thing. Why were psychedelics the culprit of that? So I began studying psychedelics, deeply studying and researching and investigating and educating myself on psychedelics as a whole. And as I continued to read and learn and explore it, I became more and more deeply curious. Like I remember I'd be in high school in study hall, and rather than working on my homework, I'd be studying psychedelics. And it got to the point where I determined that I wanted to try LSD to experience that for myself, not to get fucked up, not to get high, not to have a good time, but to explore my own consciousness and that state. And I did, and you know, what resulted from that was loving the experience. And then as I went deeper and deeper with it, it began to open and open and open, and I began to learn wildly deep things that I can't really put into words, you know? Like that guy making fun of me saying the universe just is. I get it. It sounds fucking weird. What do you mean the universe just is? But what I'm speaking from is a very deep experience of reality that I've had, you know what I mean? Also, I've done LSD too, but I did it way too young at 16. Yeah, 16 is way too young to be taking these things. I would say it's aspect of your whole identity that's extremely complex, that language itself isn't complex enough to describe it. So you can only use words to express pieces of yourself. Exactly. Exactly. Like that, and that's what makes the ego and that identity relatively real, not totally real. It's relatively real in relation to that those little pieces where it's not the whole of you, you know? Yo, you really helped me out this year, dog. Thanks for what you do. Can we make this guy, dude? You're a savage. Thank you so much. What do I recognize you from somewhere? Much love, homie. I'm so glad the channel vibes with you, man. That's what I'm here for real. Wow, I see a lot of messages getting deleted. Oops. Your comment's gonna get banned, bro, in a matter of seconds, I bet. Never done it. 37 years old, would like to try, just nervous. Nervousness when it comes to psychedelics is completely healthy. I don't think you're ever gonna be in a position where you're not. Like there was this guy that commented on one of the DMT videos I made in the past, and he's like, dude, I did DMT and like I want to do it again, but I just have like a panic attack or an anxiety attack before I do it every single time now. And it's like, yeah, that's what happens. It's a very intense experience. It's almost more alarming to not be nervous going into it. It's a healthy nervousness, like going on a roller coaster, or even that little feeling when you got to get on a plane and you haven't flown that many times. It's kind of nerve-wracking, you know, but it's nerve-wracking in a different kind of way, where it's an inner exploration, you know? Oops. Oh yeah, I subscribe because you seem cool. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the content. And yeah, everybody that's new here, holy fucking cat hair. I go live every Thursday, just like this, and hang out with the homies and meet new beautiful people like yourself. And we basically just talk about this kind of stuff. Like we're off to a good start right now. You know, sometimes the live streams are just brain rot, bullshit, toxic stuff, and it's boring. It's boring for me and it's boring for everybody. But when we have constructive comments and constructive questions and beautiful stuff being added into the chat, we begin to engage with each other and have beautiful conversations where we all get to learn something, you know? And that's what the live streams are for, you know? How much for the cat? It's not reality. What's not reality? Dude, why the trolls? This guy is willing to be your friend. Why is that willing? You want to know what it is, homie? First of all, as I was talking about earlier, not everybody's going to like you, but also, like, the live streams above me and below me right now, it could be people fucking rapping, it could be people fucking seeing how many hot dogs they can put in their mouth. It's like, no wonder there's just this influx of people that don't have anything wise or intelligent to offer at all, because a lot of the live streams in the feed are pretty cringe. You know, donates a house smoke joint. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Wait, inner exploration. So it's your opinion that you're going in opposed to going out to a different dimension? Well, when I say an inner, yes, I see you talking about the kitty. That's my little kitty cat. When I say inner exploration, I mean that the reason you go to a different dimension is because of your own consciousness. You're altering your consciousness, your perception of reality. So it's an inner journey. You know what I mean? And doesn't necessarily mean that it's not an exploration into an alternate dimension or whatever, but it's the idea that it's happening on an internal level, you know? Dude, my cats are shedding. It's raining cat hair. Glizzy Gobbler is a crazy pull. I know, dude. Like, I don't get it. This guy is cool. Cat is baby. Yeah, she's my little baby. Look at this baby. That's my book, by the way, if you want to buy it. Do you think the scarredness comes from a place of trauma? I'm so sorry that you have gone through a place of past trauma, and maybe you're seeking for more because you're made for so much, Devin. Oh, scaredness. No. I think when it comes to working with psychedelics, I think the scaredness is just rational, healthy fear. And, when you first go into it, you can be a bit naive, but once you've experienced it, it makes sense to be nervous and scared to go into that experience. The deeper you are, the more healthy anxiety you have when you work with those things. You're very sweet, by the way, saying that. You're made for so much, Devin. Thank you. The live streams I've come across, they have more love viewers just doing nothing than the actual people. What? The live streams I've come across, they have more live viewers just doing nothing than the actual people that are talented. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's weird. Like, people will just go live and just fuck off, Are you an evil hippie? Don't lie to me, guy. No, I'm not evil, and I don't even consider myself a hippie. How would you define what a hippie is? What do you do for work? Okay, it's funny. I just said I'm not a hippie, and then I'm about to say this. I'm a hash maker. I work in the cannabis community as a hash maker. It's a really fucking sick job. Like, I go to work, I make bubble hash. That's literally what I do. I'm in northern rural Wisconsin right now. It's cold and I haven't been getting out much. This is a good platform to hang out. Yes, dude, I'm glad you found a cozy place to hang out. Hey, Sonia, what's up, homie? How are you? Good to see you. And yeah, man, I'm in Maine. And it's cold. Today was actually, to be honest, I felt the spring vibes a little bit. It was kind of nice out, but yeah, it's been pretty cold as of lately. I don't know why people are afraid of human interaction and vulnerability. Well, you don't? Think about it. I mean, maybe if you're operating from a place of not being afraid yourself of being vulnerable and engaging with humans, you might not be able to comprehend it. But I can greatly understand why people are afraid of human interaction and being vulnerable. Think about people that have been vulnerable and then gotten fucking steamrolled and abandoned and rejected and used and taken advantage of, and then they're terrified to be vulnerable after that. Or somebody in human interaction, once again, they get judged or made fun of or nitpicked or whatever, or they like somebody and that person doesn't like them back or whatever it is. It's intense stuff. It's intense stuff, and there's deep psychological things going on when we engage with human beings, Your cat's so cute. Thank you. Best way to get rid of head lice? Pick them all out and eat them. Hi, you here? I don't know if I should, but definitely want to. I'm good. How is everyone? Yeah, how is everybody doing? Sonia is a beautiful human being. God bless you. Thank you. I pray that you can have an encounter with Christ. Don't stop asking. Don't stop seeking. You're very smart. Try maybe one prayer and see how that changes you. Bye. Well, thank you so much for the love, Myra. Or Mira, however you say that, for real. What are you talking about? I don't know. You're kind of late to the show, but it's not your fault. I'm kind of talking about like psychedelics and psychology and stuff. I was actually just talking about why it's intense to be vulnerable, why it can be scary to be vulnerable with people. We are a 21st century type hippie, but it's unique to the 70s version. Yeah, I feel that. I'm listening, y'all. Let me know when you need me. How are we going to know when we need you, Daddy? Daddy Ilo. I'm not just going to call you Daddy. Jesus, that was rough. Somebody don't clip that. How do you know when we need you, Daddy? I actually have been going to church regularly. Really? Yeah, I don't... What's good, Adrian? I see you, bro. Dude, my cat is dumb cute right now. Clipped, thanks. Send it my way, Sonia. How do you know when we need you, Daddy? Rough, bro. How much money would you need to be paid to crack? I ain't doing it, bro. Who said, yeah, church? I don't go to church. It's gone viral. Oh, jeez. That's my first clip to go mega viral, is me saying some sus-ass shit like that. Jesus is king. He's the truth. Follow his teachings and fully put faith in him and repent to him. You can do that if you want, but you can also find God and fulfillment in so many different other areas. My channel is called The Turbo Farm. What do you grow? Do you like gay relationship? Do you like gay relationship? He says again. He really wants me to know if I like gay relationship. I have no opposition to him, but I'm not I'm not a fan of gay relationships, you know? I love gay relationships. Do you, boo? Don't push anything onto anyone. Lead with love, not with force. Yes. Daddy Ilo, there you are, bro. We were just talking about you. I'm a Christian, but I am not so hubristic to believe that only Christians move on to God's next quest. No way my God would send all Muslims or Hindus to hell. If God created us all, we are all his. Yes. And God has so many fucking forms, man. You know, it's different flavors. You know, it's different styles. It's different paths up the mountain. Look at my cat. She's like, I'm gonna nibble on your bracelet. Dude, I fucking love my cats. What you doing, honey? Nice cat, G. Thanks, bro. I just like that I get to be in a study room with others my age at church, though I'm kind of exploring and talking with people. What is it that calls you to Christianity, Natalie? Yes, that's my little kitty girl. God created you so you can then create God. Create a loving God who vibes with others, and he is cool with that. Be a loving and caring agnostic, and you found the heart of God without finding him yet. I got like 5. I got 4 cats. I see 1, 2, 3, and then the other one, she's yowling somewhere right now because she's in heat. She's downstairs going, "Meow, meow." Yeah, man, like, God is not exclusive to a religion. Imagine that. Imagine how minimalistic. Oh, there's my 4th cat. Imagine how minimalistic and boring that would be. Is that God only resided within religions. God is everything. God is reality itself. You can't create God. Why not? That's interesting. We are God. God, what I think God is just like a personification of the universe to me. The universe is God. Existence itself is God. You know? I like cream cracker biscuit. Eating one right now with some butter. Yum. God likes cream cracker biscuits. And God is eating some with butter right now. I am a God. I am a demigod. What does that mean? Do you smoke cigars? If not, why not? I don't smoke cigars, and why I don't smoke cigars is because I don't smoke tobacco. I don't vape. And that's because my fucking lung collapsed from vaping. That's a PSA to all you who are addicted to vaping and smoking cigarettes. Your boy Northwood Shaman's lung collapsed from vaping. I think God is the Holy Spirit and we are his creations. Shut up, fool. You shut the fuck up. Keep scrolling, bruh. I'm addicted to vaping. How long did it take to collapse? Why is that relevant? Why is that a determining factor in your vaping journey? Idiot. Don't be mean, Andre. Ooh. He'll get banned or something, or he'll keep scrolling. Yeah, see, there he goes. One by one. Just keeping it real. Okay, so I started vaping at 16, and it collapsed when I was 21, like 2 years ago. Yep. And I stopped vaping immediately. I was like, oh, my lung collapsed. Okay, I'm done. I won't do that anymore. Thanya. Charlie Jones has arrived. My man. A demigod is a smaller god like Caesar. No, we're not smaller gods. We are the god. We are God itself, bro. Bruh, birthday next month, question mark? How the fuck do you know that? How are you God? Well, everything is God, so there's nothing that isn't God. It's as simple as that. Everything is God, so therefore you are God and I am God and my cats are God and this room and the phone and the sky and everything is God. Where are you talking from? I am from Maine, my friend, because I listen to people. Ooh. Pop off, Sonia, because I listen to people shows the nails. Now I'm a moderator too. Fuck yeah, you are. You can ban all the the hate comments, and you can even ban stuff that you don't agree with. Oh man, that's good. Then I am a god. I am Caesar in my own right. You are God. Everything is God. My favorite gay streamer is live. Yeah, here I am. Your favorite gay streamer. Maybe you're right about the Holy Spirit, but ultimately we'll all find out the truth when we die. Why do we have to wait till we die to find out the truth? I'm sorry to hear that, man. I really don't want to quit, but it's like, how do meth heads don't get collapsed lungs? Well, I think it might have something to do with vaping in particular. You know, all the shit that I'm ingesting, and we're like the lab rats of the long-term effects of vaping because we don't know, because vaping is it just came out, you know, so we're all slowly, year by year, by decade now, finding out, oh, this is what happens when you vape these little plastic pieces of shit for years on end, you know? What is the name of your country? I live in Indonesia. I'm just kidding. I live in the United States. The biggest bummer is that our finite minds cannot even fit a full description of God in there with all the other things we know and need to remember. So we edit him for space and time. Yeah, for real. The mind isn't where you find God. Being and awareness is where you find God. Your existence is closer to God than your mind is. Truth is, if one does good to another human being, then he is a god to the other. Yeah, in a way. In a way. There's a really interesting quote from an Indian saint. He said, if you're hungry, if you're starving, God comes to you in the form of food. Let that land. Think about it. If you're starving, God to you isn't some man in the fucking sky waiting for you to die and join him. God is the replenishing of your life. If you're thirsty, God is water. If you're starving, God is food. You know? And on the flip side of that, if you're a fucking meth head and you're craving, God is meth. God is meth. Clip that. If you're choking, God is air. Yeah, exactly. Peculiar questions tonight. Yeah. You like that one? God is meth. Northwood Shaman said it. Umaima, I love how you dropped that, dude. The eyes. If you're a meth head, meth is your god. You heard it nowhere else, bro. A Hindu man told me that if you do bad, you become the evil or devil to the same. Told me if you do bad, you become the evil or devil to the same. What do you mean? I need to put that on a shirt. Yeah, dude. Maybe I'll make some merch. Maybe I'll drop a merch drop, bro. Is homosexuality legal in your country? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? I wonder if Leroy Jenkins was a meth head. Who's Leroy Jenkins? Mohammed says, hello. What's good, bro? I am here on behalf of Geltsam the wizard, and that's how I just assumed you pronounced that, Geltsam. And he is asking if you are reading cards. What do you mean? That's messed up. Mohammed, remember me? Yes, I do, bro. Yes, I do. Leroy Jenkins is a 2005 memes. I'm only 27. God, I feel old. Bro, you're 27. You're just getting going, bro. Yes, homosexuality is legal in the United States. I can't believe you took the time to have to answer that for him, bro. That's crazy. Where's this guy from where he thinks that the United States has banned being gay? 27, that spike, Unk. Whoa, why'd you delete that? Oh, maybe you deleted it yourself, bro. I'm 23 years old. I'm 24. Hey, Mylan, you're a couple comments away from getting banned, my friend. I wonder why people are so concerned about sex preferences. Yeah. Yeah, it's a big thing. It's as of late, too. Mohammed said hi. What's good, bro? My bad. I misclicked. You're good, dude. Mylan is teetering on the edge. Yeah. Yeah, he is. Should they go? That's up to you, mama. Yeah, there's a very beautiful story in regard to the if you're hungry, God comes to you in the form of food thing that I was speaking about a moment ago. There's a beautiful story told by this guy actually, Ram Dass. Beautiful, beautiful spiritual teacher. He talked about, he taught like Eastern spirituality, like Hinduism and stuff like that. And he talks about how if somebody came up to him and said, I've been practicing yoga and I've been fasting for 7 days, Ram Dass would reply, good job, keep going. Whereas if Ram Dass was walking down the street and a homeless man was sitting on the side of the road and said to Ram Dass, hey man, can you give me a little bit of money? I haven't eaten in 7 days. Ram Dass wouldn't say, good job, keep going, because it's a completely different context. One person is fasting. The other person is in despair. And so because of that, they require completely different applications of care and consolation. You don't say to the homeless man who's starving, you're doing a wonderful job fasting, because he's not fucking fasting. He's starving. God comes to all of us in different forms. Ram Dass is smarter than me. I don't know about that, Charlie. You're a wise one, bro. Wait, Natalie, you only date guys? Wait, where did that come from? I'm pretty solid about my sexuality. I only date dudes. I've tried to date women and I just can't. Yeah, that tends to be how it is with sexuality. I have a chance. That's fucking hysterical. You trying to hook up with people in my chat, bro? You trying to find your soulmate in my chat, man? Beautiful. What you favorite football team, bro? I only know like 2 football teams. I know nothing about football. Maybe I'll make that another shirt motto. I know nothing about football. Gang, we making the new hub site in the chat. My live stream chat's become a new dating site. Only shamans. You guys remember that commercial, fucking farmersonly.com? You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. What the fuck was that? This is like a fever dream, bro. Farmersonly.com? That's about as obscure and niche as it gets. There's no way that shit's still up and running, bro. I met my girlfriend on YouTube, so it's a real thing. It absolutely is a real thing. Although we're not dating anymore, funny enough, I met my ex-girlfriend through these live streams right here. So yeah, Angel Jimenez, you do got a chance, bro. Yeah, you remember farmersonly.com, bro? That shit was tight. Laugh too much, I spammed random hearts. That shit's crazy. Christian dating sites are real. That makes more sense, though. Tell me that makes more sense. Yeah, Christian dating sites. Christians want to find other holy, devout Christians. The fuck is a farmer doing going, man, I like being a farmer, but man, if I could only just have me a little farmer baddie by my side. I don't want anybody else other than a fucking farmer. Then Farmers Only, well, I'll be damned. Farmersonly.com, that's what I need. I wonder what the supply and demand on that is. Jewish dating sites are real? Makes sense. Not even far out. Any religious dating site is completely viable. Fucking, it's almost like fucking like brunette'sonly.com. Gong, yeah. Brunette'sonly.com. God damn, I just need me a brunette. But you can only use it if you're a brunette too. Have you ever visited Planned Parenthood just gassed one of the employees out. They were never. They were. I never used those ones. Thoroughly. Thanya pretending the hearts were accidental. Oh. What did I just join into? I'm sorry, dude. We're talking about farmersonly.com. Can somebody go see if that's still up and working? Farmersonly.com. That was the most obscure shit ever. I have very dark brown, so I'll visit that site. Why do you need somebody else that's a brunette, though, bruh? When I was 6, I thought my dad was a pea shooter from Plants vs. Zombies. Low-key, hear me out right quick. Sunflower Hero, PVZ, what is that? What are we talking about, chat? Well, I'm actually thinking about leaving my state and going to live with this guy in Georgia. You should. Where are you at right now, Natalie? Plants vs. Zombies. What about it? Why are we talking about Plants vs. Zombies all of a sudden? I never got into that shit. Are you saying you would smash a hero from Plants vs. Zombies? Sus. At least Farmers isn't as bad as Ashley Madison. What is that? What is Ashley Madison? Sonia, are we going to hang out in March, bro? What's the move? It's super hot here in Australia. Really? Dude, it's fucking peak summer for you guys, isn't it, right now? I was in Reno. My future wife was in Michigan. We met on MySpace, talked for 5 months by phone and text. Told her meet in Des Moines. Oh, God. We got that Des Moines. And make an honest man out of me. 7 days after we met, we married. No way, bro. Let's go. Des Moines for the win, brother. Y'all got that Des Moines. I'm sorry, that's literally an inside joke with my mom, the spiritual witch. Was in Michigan, talked for 5 months. Well, no, you guys, you met 5 months ago, man. Just because you hadn't physically met didn't mean you weren't building something over that whole 5 months, man. Thanya wants a tarot reading. I don't know. I don't know if I'm equipped to do tarot readings. Ashley Madison is a dating site for you to cheat on your spouse. What? Why is there one specifically for cheating? Isn't every dating site a site for you to cheat on your spouse? Considering you have a fucking spouse? Your beads. Are you a vegan? I am not a vegan. These are Cocoa Puffs on a string, my friend. I'm just kidding. I have an opinion. Over the past 2 decades, the American accent has more or less reduced in intensity. Now most of you guys sound quite global. You want to know what's funny? I don't consider myself as having an American accent because I'm so biased and you know, like, yeah, I'm so biased to where I'm from and where I live that it's like I'm just speaking English, bro. What do you mean now? It's chilled out a little bit? I've known a guy who I have a crush on for over 5 years and still haven't said anything. What are you waiting for, bruh? Get to it. Text him right now. So you know what? I like you, bro. I love Cocoa Puffs, though. Cocoa Puffs are all right, but it's just straight chocolate, man. Ashley Madison advertises itself for cheating. That's the worst way to advertise it forever. I don't know if he's rainbow flagged too. Is he? Wait, you said he's your friend? Is he your friend? Gang, you got to use the hookup sites on the hub to use for dating. What do you mean the hub? He's your friend? Well, is he gay? Oh, you just said it. You don't know if he's rainbow flagged too. Well, that would be an immediate full stop if he's not. How do you not know his sexual orientation? Even had commercials on TV. That's crazy. That's crazy. Dude, people out here cheating and shit. That's crazy. People do the darndest things, man. You're in a relationship and you're like, you know what? Today's the day. I'm gonna fucking blow it. That's crazy. We do the craziest shit, dude. You know what? This one's not enough. Well, if he doesn't want to date you, just don't let it hurt you too bad. I feel like that's so much easier said than done, dude. And also, it'd suck if it like ruined the friendship. Met my current girlfriend in a haunted house asylum we were working in. Was her supervisor and kissed on my birthday. Let's go, dude. That's a crazy fucking place to meet. That's kind of cool. What if she doesn't exist, the asylum isn't haunted, and you're just fucking insane and were admitted to that asylum? People are gross. Yeah, people are cringe. Feeling cute might destroy the commitment and faith and connection I have with my partner. My ex from Tinder got cancer after we broke up because she don't believe in God. Is that why she got cancer? Crazy plot twist. Oh my God, for real. Especially since I'm in a friend group with him that has some of the most important people in my life, including people I've known since elementary. Yeah, it's your mood, man. Like I said, how do you not know his sexual orientation? You should just wing it and try to kiss him. Thanya, I'm a proud, gross person. Y'all gotta help me pull baddies at this point, gang. What do you need help with, man? That's my secret side hustle. I'm just kidding. Gay dudes do be gay. They do be doing that. Did she break up with you because she didn't believe in God, or did you break up with her? Are you joking when you say that, bro? Pull up to a Planned Parenthood or Hot Topic. That's where they at. That's so funny, dude. Oh, never mind. I just read it again. Oh, wait. Yeah. No, I was definitely in a real asylum the way I'm fighting in there sometimes. That's funny, man. That's funny. So you work in an asylum? That's pretty far out. I bet that's kind of scary. Not to mention it's fucking haunted. Do you like Van Halen? Not really. I'm not a super big fan of rock music. Some of it's good. And it's also like, I have to be in the mood, you know? But I don't like Van Halen in particular. LMAO, can y'all ask a question? You ask a question, bro. What? Do you not like this conversation? Come on. We're talking about how to meet gay significant others. That's one of the most important fucking things to touch on this channel. Don't you understand that, Sonia? Bon Jovi, the shit. John Bovi? I love John Bovi. Clock him. That's what you should do if you ask your friend out and he's not gay. Before another thought even comes through his mind, knock his ass out. Knock his ass out, bro. Now, yeah. You got that. You can't fire me because I quit mentality. You walk around with that energy, bro. Gay Christians talking about rock music and acid trips, everything. That's my niche, bro. Nice to meet you guys. My target audience is that gay Christians that talk about rock music and acid trips. That's crazy. Oh my God, that's far out. I ask all the darn tootin' questions. Shit, man. I don't often get questions specifically, man. Like, a lot of it's just, like, talking points, you know? Every now and then somebody's like, how this or why that, you know? My favorite emoji. I was jumped 2 years ago at work on December 23rd. A cross fell off the wall right before I had it in my hand when the two dudes showed me. That's far out. Kind of symbolic. I have a question, actually. Let's hear it, bro. I feel like it might be cat, but I don't know. Does Jesus want me to lick toads while listening to Stained? I don't know that band, bro. Do you think I'm gay for being into dudes since I'm trans? That's a bait and switch, bro. That's a bait and switch. I plead the fifth to that question. You might need a poll for this. Let's hear it, man. I'm totally gay, but I like rock music, but not where they are banging their guitars on the stage. Come on, that's the coolest fucking part about rock music. What would rock music be if you don't destroy the fucking instrument in the process of playing? Here's a question. Ooh, why do all the young kids tattoo all four fingers? Because it's fucking sick, bro. You got to admit, I look cooler like this. I'm just kidding. Wild thing is unmatched. Yo, I got a 10,000 milligram shroom gummy called Galaxy and Trip. Should I eat it? That's 10 grams. 10 grams. Don't eat it. Put it in the trash. I'm just kidding. That looks like an Incan or Incan something. What is that? What it is it says Ram. I think it's reversed. Hold on. See, it says Ram in Hindi. Ram. It's a Hindu god. Dude, it's so fucking funny. Like, a couple weeks ago, I was kind of talking shit about this kid. And I was like, dude, this kid fucking... He thinks he's so fucking cool. Like, he wears, like, flat brim hats. And he's got, like, finger tattoos. And, like, as I was talking about it, I realized that I, too, was wearing a flat brim hat. And I, too, have finger tattoos. And I was like, wow, dude, I'm toasted in that one. Am I gay for all the girls I went out with and that one girl that broke my heart at 21? Let's go, dude. Let's go. Sonia Amory. I'm too much of a goody two-shoes to do something like that. Something like what? I don't know. Oh, the punch in the face joke. New god discovered. What's the god? Can y'all ask real questions? Dude, this live stream has a life of its own right now. Pointing Spider-Man meme. Dude, that's so funny. Yeah, literally, dude. That's what it was. Want to know a quote I can relate to? Yeah, honestly, you know what? Let's prompt some questions. What are you guys curious about? We all want some questions in the chat. What are you guys curious about? Another good one. It's not a question. What have you guys been struggling with recently? What's been the struggle as of late? Not gonna lie, I'm trying to tap Natalie. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. This is not the place to lust over strangers, my friend. Oh no. Telling people to ask real questions literally just kills the vibe. In a way, it does, doesn't it? What was that? Eating. You've been struggling with eating. Why eating? You've been struggling with economy. In what way? What way have you been struggling with economy? That's interesting. I've been struggling about my height, dwelling on the past, and nutrition. Hey, Oscar, dude, I didn't even recognize you, homie. It's good to see you. You removed your username, I think. Only 5'9", but everyone here is 6 feet average in Sweden. That's okay, man. No, I feel you. I'm like 5'9" too. I'm 5'9" too, you know? And what have you been dwelling on in the past? The height? Dude, your height, that's one of them things. You better come to terms with that shit, bro. I'm 6'1". Let's go, dude. 6'1", 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" 6'1" Gang, height don't matter. You good. I do hope that you will have a great new year. Not being rude, but you are with some. But not being rude, but are you with some special people in your life? My struggle would be having to remain celibate. What do you mean? You're on a journey of celibacy right now? That's very interesting. Dude, celibacy, yeah, celibacy is easy when you don't fucking hook up casually, you know? Are you an incel? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I'm 6'2" and it didn't make me rich. You deleted it. Oh, that's funny. Getting enough money stresses me out. What's your job, Natalie? What do you do? You're only 5 fucking feet tall, Sonia. Are you kidding me? For real? Low-key felt closer to God after that event because I came out basically untouched. Wait, Zach, what are you talking about? Are you talking about the pneumonia? Were you the one that said that? No, you weren't. What did you say, Zach? Have you ever had an event that pulled you towards or away from God? I have never, this is really interesting. I've never had an event in my life that pulled me away from God because I've never felt or believed that God was dependent on the state of my life. Everything has only ever pulled me towards God, interestingly enough. And yes, as far as events that pulled me towards God, yeah, relationships, death, psychedelics, meditation, working on myself, success in my life, hard times, everything. Dude, it's so funny because as I describe it, everything pulls me towards God. Because my family does not accept me being in a gay relationship. How old are you, bro? You look, your fucking profile picture looks like you're old. Why you laughing? That's so funny. I just did not imagine you being 5 feet tall, bro. That's oh, I thought you were saying your height. I'm 4'9". Are you like married or are you single? Do you have kids? Are you involved with your family? Your family's opinion of you should not have any jurisdiction over the way you live your life as a 49-year-old man. That's just my opinion. Me and my sister are both 5'9", but my other sister is like 5'4". Yeah, we all kind of vibrate around that 5-foot level, don't we? Oh Jesus, what is happening? I don't know, man. You came into something you might not want to be a part of, bro. I'm 5'4.5". Shit, you got that half inch in there, bro. Gang, you ain't unk. You a fetus. Like, damn, y'all young. Bro, what did I just read? What is that comment, bro? Being 5 feet or below is probably a bit intimidating, though. Must be a whole new world down there. Okay, I'm 5'9" and 1/16. Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, I'm 5'9" too, 5'8" or 5'9" or something like that. Gang, I'm 6'6". Let's go, dude. Wait, you're 66 years old? You're imagine you're 66 years old talking like that. Gang, you ain't you a fetus. Like, damn, y'all young. Down there. I'm sorry, Sonia. Oh, dude, I'm feeling 66 right now. The way I was just sitting cross-legged that whole time. I'm drunk. Are you having a good time, bro? Let's go. Ooh. If you are pulling away from God, you are actually growing in your walk with God. Your pulling is you pulling. Everyone pulls from time to time. God is right there wherever you decide to stop running. Very interesting. You can't fall off the path to God. Life is the path to God. I love when people that are on the spiritual path are like, oh my God, I fell off the fucking spiritual path. You can't. You make believe that what was happening isn't happening anymore. Or what you're doing is what you're equating to the spiritual path is the highs and the oh my God and the novelty of learning and all this stuff. You can't fall off the real path because the real path is life itself, and you can't fall off life. You can't fuck up life. I myself love everyone no matter their physical. What did you say above, bro? Did you answer my question, Carrie? No, you didn't. Are you married or single, or do you live with your family or something? Or are you on your own and you're just literally afraid to be authentic in who you are because of your family's opinion? It's so fascinating to me how you're able to come onto a public live stream of a stranger and be more open with us than you are with your own family. It's very fascinating. Oh my God, I am like 21. Wow, yes. Oh my God. Life is short but long at the same time, so do what makes you happy. Don't care what others think. Facts. Over the past 2 years, I've managed to curb my profanity. It's practically zero now. Good job, bro. God is everywhere. You're not going anywhere. He won't be. That's facts. My great-grandson. There's no way. There's no way you're 66 years old and your name is Angel. And you're talking like that. Get out of here. It's my cat's 9th birthday. Let's go. Dude, speaking of cats, check this out. You ready for a cat shot? My little baby. This is so fucking cute. I love the way they clean themselves like that. What's gooning? My great-granddaughter talked about it. You're a little sex addict, aren't you, bro? Trying to hook up with people in my live chat. I swear I've seen that cat 10 times, the rusty and black. It's like a clone. It's a particular type of cat. They're called tortoise shell cats. Wait, no, that's not fluffy enough. Don't you dare talk like that about my cats. I got a sleeping cat over here. Check this out. Oh, he's not sleeping anymore. What are you doing, dude? The side eye. Those are my little kitty cats. Those are my little babies. Where you going, honey? What are you doing, sweetheart? She getting some dinner? Or are you getting some water? Dude, that's a bed for a giant, or you and 3 girls. Holy shit, bro. Dude, it's just a queen-size bed, man. Isn't it funny how they make the king-size bed the biggest, but the queen-size is a little smaller? Interesting. I want a pet possum. Get one then, man. My dog died of a tumor. God damn, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. Why do you have a double bed? That's so funny. Everybody's questioning the size of, like, it's just a queen bed, man. Isn't this standard bed sizes? I used to sleep in a twin side bed, and that shit was sus, bro. Shit was sus. I need a permit, and they're expensive. Get the permit, and get the fucking possum. Low-key, I'm a bed hog. I literally, like, funny enough, I have this whole ass bed, but I literally only occupy this little strip. It's great to be able to, like, sprawl out, though. They assume single guy, single bed. That's fucking fun. No, dude. Single guy, queen size bed, man. Give me all the space. Do a flip. All right. I'm just kidding. You the shaman, so maybe. Shamans need queen size beds. I said it. Shamans need queen size beds. I'm low-key gay, but no one will know because my comment will get passed out. Well, dude, you're in luck because there's a lot of gay people in the chat right now. I'm not even capping. I sleep on a door with rocks as blankets. Yeah. Hella gay people in the chat tonight. Oh my gosh, look at this baby. What are you looking at? What are you looking at me like that for? You come up? You want to come up? You want to come hang out? Oh, she said, no, I do not. Oh, yeah, man, I'm gay. This is a safe place for gay people, man. Daddy Ilo, thank you so much for your sweet and heartfelt comments. Oh, Carrie, God created you. He created me too. You have as much right to be you as I have to be me, and I am no better or more loved or more worthy than you. We are His. Live your life He gave you. Facts. I've tried to not sleep in a bed. I've been interested in floor sleeping for a decade. It's very interesting how the floor pushes against your body to make you stronger in a way. Dude, I remember experiencing that when I slept on the fucking airport floor overnight because our flight got canceled. That was one of the worst experiences in my life. My friend's beagle is gay. Legit. No shit, really? I love Sykes, but the hypertension is crazy. What do you mean? Mason, are you speaking in Egyptian hieroglyphics? I know, bro. He does. He looks like a no, not a day older than 15. He's got the pit vipers on. He's got 6'7" in his username. It's not looking good, chat. It's not looking good for Mason. But he's 6'7", Mason. My fault, bro. Shit. What's the move, guys? What's gonna happen now? Yeah, I'm cool, though. You do have that. You do have that. You are cool. I like my small dingy bed. What is a dingy bed? What is this chat turning into? I love that, Sonia. That's how I'm feeling right now. Sonia, are you posting our interview tomorrow? By the way, I did an interview with Sonia here. I'm pumped to see that shit. Like a sailor's bunk. No shit. Dude, I have this ongoing joke with my mom about, like, you know how they have bunk beds? What if they had, like, bunk couches? Imagine a bunk couch. Can y'all ask real questions? Dude, I'm vibing with whatever's going on here. Dang, bro, you like acid? I haven't taken LSD in a long time, but I have a deep love for LSD, yeah. Sonia, upload that stuff now. Double-decker couch, buddy. Is that a thing? Really? You actually sleep on the floor? Cool. You got a blanket or a bit of cushioning, I guess? I don't want to be underneath a bunk couch. Hey, man, it's just as dangerous as being underneath a bunk bed, bro. Double-decker couch from the Lego movie? I don't know that. What's your favorite breakfast meal? A bacon, egg, and cheese, avocado, spinach sandwich with ketchup and a cup of milk. That's it. I have that like a couple times a week. Not even just for breakfast, bro. Is it still around though? Of course it is. What do you mean is it still around? Hey, Northwood Shaman, I thank you for being very accepting. Of course, man, and I thank you for your vulnerability and being willing to be this open with us. Was you cool in high school? No. Bussy reveal. Depends on what you define as cool, bro. What do you mean? Are you talking about like popular kid tier? Or are you talking about like up against the lockers cool, you know? But as a minimalist, I really don't see the point of excesses. I'm not rich, and so I became a minimalist. Right? When you're in the middle there, you end up going in either or direction, man. I'm either gonna get my desires fulfilled or get rid of the desires all to begin with. Give the people what they want. Reveal what? What are we talking about? Oh my god, get out of here, bro. If you don't have a bed, just put all your clothes on the floor and sleep in the pile. Dude, that's what I did when I had to sleep at the airport with my mom. Fortunately, we had these like rolled up blankets attached to our bags. And bro, I laid that shit out and I laid down some sweatshirts and I used the sweatshirt as the fucking pillow. I even had my pajamas packed in my bag, so I took that out and changed, dude. That's such a funny joke. Do you have a job? Yes. I work as a hash maker, bro. Cats. Charlie, I love how you just randomly say stuff. My favorite one is Ramdas. You just say Ramdas. It's so you, bro. Oh, you slept in the airport when you went to Glacier? Yes, dude. I love that you remember that. I never want to sleep in an airport. It's not fun. It's hellish. It's hellish, bro. What's your annual salary? Right now, I mean, from just my job, I make probably like 38, 40K. What's your New Year's resolution? Ramdas, there it is. I love it. My New Year's resolution is to be able to go part-time at work. Funny enough, part-time with my work and replace that with working with YouTube as a content creator and as a self-transformation coach. What is your thoughts on Delta 8? Why go with it? Just do the real shit. 6'7" Mason might be unk. Carly, what are you hesitating about, babe? What are you doing? I will remember you find friends in the future. That is when I get the hell out of my current 6th bankruptcy. Damn, what happened, bro? Hello, I was asked to come here. Were you really? What the fuck? What is this? Who asked you? Who summoned you? Welcome. I don't have to go to school. My immune system just got absolutely demolished by antibiotics, so I'm going to try joining a lot of your streams. All right, man, that's cool. How about you take some probiotics, bro? My girlfriend, Purple Sheen. No way. You're Charlie's significant other. Let's go, dude. Let's fucking go. What do you do for fun outside of work and YouTube? That's funny, dude. YouTube is low-key my fun. But I mean, I like going on like hikes and nature walks and shit. That's a good question. Sometimes I play my video game, PUBG. I go outside. I play PUBG every now and then. And other than that, like I just work on YouTube, man. That's what I do. I love hikes too. Hikes are ripping, bro. You might remember me. My former name was Big Tiger. No, I don't remember you. I don't remember that. Oh, Charlie Jones asked me to come here. Yes, I'm his girlfriend. That's so sweet. Well, welcome to the live stream. You should also join my Discord community, by the way. Purple Sheen. And also, all the new homies here. I have a Discord community where Oscar and Charlie and Sonia and a bunch of people here are in the Discord community where we all just talk whenever. Oh, do you hang out with IRL 3D homies? I only have like 2 really close friends, and we hang out like once a month or so. But yeah, I don't have a lot of friends that I'll like spend time with regularly. I mean, that's another thing that I'll do. I'll like go out to eat sometimes, or I'll go shopping or little things like that. But yeah, about the Discord community, guys, go to my YouTube channel, and at the links up at the top, you'll see one that says join the Inner Shift Society. If you click that, it'll direct you to my private Discord community where we can hang out and vibe and talk whenever. I use sandpaper to wipe. What the fuck, Natalie? Same, but one of them is the crush I was talking about earlier. What are you talking about? Well, it's a new friendship then. Oh, I see why you said that, Natalie. You're kind of getting friends online. Yeah, oh yeah, I got a bunch of online homies, man. You seem like a straight up nice dude, man. Have you ever been someone to pray? Not to like a Christian God, but I've prayed 100%. I've prayed and communicated with God a bunch, man. You are not fucking 45. You kidding me? That is cap, bro. Basically, it's just talking about being gay and Christianity. Yeah, this live stream has been very special. That's why I pray sometimes just to be on the safe side. Sometimes praying works. I got free weed. Angel, what? What did Angel say? I know. What is bro saying? Hey, Hare Krishna. I love seeing that. Gang, search up how to be younger. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? 45 years young. 87 years young, man. That's your conscience, brother. Jesus is the voice you hear speaking back to you. That's beautiful, man. Let's go. What's going on here? What did I miss? Not much. Basically just talking about Christianity and homosexuality and wiping with sandpaper. Austin, Texas. I love you all, by the way. I'm glad to make you laugh. Yeah, it's good, bro. But I could be 18 too. Yeah, you never know, man. Young Pinch. Let's go. Yin and yang topics. Oh, for real, dude. We're switching it up, man. Switching it up. Dude, I have a cat named Yang. Oh, and Jesus and Acid Van Halen. Oh, it's so good, dude. It's just a jambalaya of shit, right? Let's see. I like Young Pinch, man. Maybe I should change my username to Young Pinch. Wait, can you start a poll for me? What would it be? What do you want the poll to be, my friend? That's a cool name. Yeah, it's good, man. Young Pinch, let's go. Bro, what's up with the GVMT nowadays? You poot in your jars. They expect an exultation. What? I'm not doing that as a poll. I don't know how you say that. Maybe dear. Yeah, I'm not making that as a poll. That's subjective, bro. You're gonna get all sorts of different answers. Girls are hotter 100. Yeah, I agree. I agree. The Micholiok said hi. What's up, homie? The Micheliok. Imagine your whole last name is Micheliok. I know you see my comments about green. Yeah, I do. I'm just not touching on it, bro. Can I borrow $7 to get a pack of smokes? Do 70 push-ups and I'll give you $7. Pinching a fat steamer right now. Oh, If you get to your mid 40s, then looking back seems like yesterday. The same for the 60-year-olds. That's crazy. It really is a fucking dream, isn't it, man? That's far out. I feel you. Did you ever think about how people postpone things when the right time to start is now? Even too little time is never wrong to spend on something right. Yeah, there's a beautiful quote. It says, the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The next best time to plant a tree is right now. And it's very true. Very true. Waiting to be ready, the ready never comes. Who fucking blocked that? Ready is now. Ready is a mindset. Maybe, dear, in my opinion, guys are so hot. That's great, bro. You're a sadist making a smoker do push-ups for cigarettes. I fuck with that shirt, though. Thanks, bro. Let's go. Pulls don't be too gross, yo. I don't even know what it said, Sonia. I trust you, though. Scrolling through YouTube Lives is like having Adderall be injected violently into your brain without... Dude, I feel you. I hope to be a safe haven from some of the live streams that you've been scrolling through. Every now and then, I'll scroll through YouTube live streams, and I'm just absolutely horrified at what I see. I remember I watched this BL. What is that? Yeah, what are you doing, baby? I think I'm gonna get out of here soon, guys. It could also be that we're all in a dream and the new generation taps into the existing dream, so who controls the dream? Great plotline for a new... Dude, no, it absolutely is a dream, and I know what you mean about the ethereal, elusive nature of time, where next thing you know, you're 60 years old, and then you're 70, and then all of a sudden your death is coming, and it's like, what even happened? What was this? It was just a little blink of an eye, and a little hiccup in existence. It's beautiful. But I think we come back. Yes, he has 1 million kids. Who does? Hey, babe, it's Tracy from daycare. You forgot your kids. We finna close soon. Seems legit. Look at my cat Yang. What you doing, baby? Why you balancing on that beam? Why you balancing on that beam, honey? I think my girl is cheating on me. Should I end it? I'd end it if you know she's cheating on you. The hey babe is what got me. So professional. Yeah, so professional. And this is Tracy from daycare. And it's their username on YouTube and everything. That's so good. It reminds me of those memes of like it's like this guy like makes a fake Michael Jackson Instagram account and messages somebody like, yo, it's me, Michael Jackson. I'm not actually dead. And could you send me like $200? Hee hee, Shimon. My daughter's name is Eugene Cyril Smith III. Bullshit. Make it a polyamorous relationship rather than break it. No, that'll rip your heart out and get it stomped on, dog. I feel like that it's like a new episode. Great idea. I'll work on this great idea for my next book. How can evil still exist if we come back? Shouldn't it all have been eradicated if karmic reincarnative debt is real? Not necessarily. Think about how long it takes. Think about the actions you've made in this lifetime. Think about the actions other people have made in this lifetime and how those are all seeds, bruh. This is a long fucking game. If in Hinduism, considering you're talking about like karmic debt and reincarnation. In Hinduism, there's the term kalpas and yugas. Bro, this shit goes on for millions and millions and millions, and it's a cycle. It's cyclic, according to Hinduism, you know? But no, I don't think the presence of evil is proof that reincarnation and clearing karmic debts isn't true. What are you doing? Hello, brother. Good to see you. Hey, good to see you too, man. A poly relationship to me would be hard for me because I would feel like I'm not enough. Yeah, that's typically the dilemma in polyamory. What do you think about energy like PSI, KI? I always felt like I felt it, but I never saw it do anything. Yet the claims are many of healings and such. What is KI? What do you mean PSI? Like pressure? And I'm just asking Cal. Please do a live. Oh, jeez. I'm not gay, but I like this dude. Feel me? I need advice. Please read my relation. All right. What did you say, bro? What did you say? Oh, you're cringe, dude. Oh, wait. Wait, I thought you were being real, maybe, dear. Now you're saying some sus-ass brain rot shit. How has your day been? My day has been wonderful. I love Thursdays. I'm looking for it, bro. I can't find it, dude. Say it again. I mean, if you use energy from the body and you like hover your hands over someone to heal them, do you believe in it? Yeah. Do I think I could do it off the cuff? No, but do I think that we live in a reality where those things are possible? Absolutely. I think I'm gonna get going here soon, guys. It's been a vibe though. If you want to hang out with me more, you should join my Discord community. There's a bunch of people in the chat right now that are already in it. If you go to my YouTube channel and go to the links at the top, you'll see one that says, what the fuck is this? Gift memberships. What the hell is that? I don't know what this means. Whatever it is, I love it. Wait, what? Dude, no shit. What the hell just happened? What is this, Sonia? Gift membership? I don't know what all this is, but what the fuck? What did you just do? What kind of sorcery is this? I gifted memberships. What the hell is that? Is that like like rating on Twitch or something? It's a donation. I don't know what the hell that is. I didn't send nothing. Did you just summon people? What the fuck is going on here? She bought 10 memberships to your channel and gave them out. What? Bruh. That's fucking crazy. Can I be a member now? Yeah, dude, you just gotta join, bro. You didn't get picked, man. Dude, that's dope. I love it. Even some people who haven't even been here, that's sick. Yo, I want one. The system picks randomly. Dude, that's dope. I didn't even know about it. That's fucking awesome. Well, thank you, Sonia. I don't even know what you just did, but that's fucking sick. They're only members for a month, I believe. That's okay. Is this the crackhead? Yes. Sonia, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? What is this? Are these people that are watching right now? What the hell's going on here? Are these people that are hanging out? I don't even know what's going on right now. It was meant to be. They're subbed or are watching. No shit. That's cool. Yay, I got a membership. Let's go, bro. I don't even know what's going on. Sonia knows what she's doing. I don't. Let's go. I'm all for it, though, man. It was meant to be. Inception's real. Are you actually going to write a book, bro? How much for them rocks? I got a 20. What rocks, bro? Ain't no rocks in sight, my friend. Do you like Enhypen? What is that? If you got a membership, you're entitled to free entry into Northwood Shaman's basement. That's facts, bro. Keys included, man. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy, Sonya. That's savage as fuck. Bro, you look like you sell rocks and do palm readings. I mean, you're kind of doing a reading yourself right now, if you know what I mean. I don't think you're my plug. Nope, I'm not. Sonya, thank you so fucking much. That's crazy what you just did. That means a lot to me, homie. My buddy went to Africa to awaken under a shaman. That's like 4th or 5th generation. Damn, bro. That's pretty cool. We all get to come to the cookout on Tuesday. Yeah, yeah. Come over to Uncle Northwood's place. Thank you so much, Sonya. For real, that means a lot to me. I sure am. I can get it done in a month. It's proofreading. That sucks. What is it that you're writing right now? Man, we can get some weirdos around here. I know, dude. It's crazy. It's a beautiful sampling of society. Oh my God. But do you know anyone who sell rocks? I'm not a. You're talking about crack, aren't you? Crack rocks. Where's the authoritative proponent in Hindu/Buddhist teachings? If it's just the heart, why can't someone appeal their reincarnation into a beetle? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Well, guys, I'm going to get moving here. I'm getting tired. And I actually got to go to the bathroom too. But it's been good. I'm a gay furry. I'd say I'm weird. You're fine, dude. You're doing just fine, man. If you know rock coke lingo, that's too much. Get a grip. Not drugs like that. The sequel to Inception. We are all in a dream. The younger generation only taps into the dream. That's beautiful, bro. I love that. Thanks for the stream, of course, and thank you guys. This was a beautiful, really fun and wild live stream to have with you guys. I love you all. It was so nice meeting all the new homies here. And yeah, just a little reminder, I go live every Thursday, and I will warn you, every single live stream is different, and the vibes are always different, and they tend to be a very beautiful time just like this, but it's always like a different energy dynamic every single time. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. And hey, one last little reminder, if you want to hang out with me more, you should join my private Discord community. Just go to my channel. Up at the links at the top, you'll see one that says join the Inner Shift Society, and you'll find your way there in that link. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you all next Thursday.